When silence puts on fur, that presence is called Angora Rabbit. Angora Rabbit is not a pet. Angora Rabbit is a hush from heaven. Angora Rabbit was born in the snow-lit lands of Turkey. Angora Rabbit grew in softness, lived in silence, and bloomed in gentleness. Angora Rabbit walks like a whisper and breathes like a breeze. Angora Rabbit carries a coat spun by dreams. Angora Rabbit feels like a cloud and looks like a fairy tale. Angora Rabbit's fur is not just hair. Angora Rabbit's fur is touchable magic. Angora Rabbit's eyes are deep and dark, like quiet lakes at sunrise. Angora Rabbit's ears rise like thoughts, soft, quiet, always listening. Angora Rabbit doesn't hop in a hurry. Angora Rabbit glides like a floating petal. Angora Rabbit doesn't scream. Angora Rabbit speaks in stillness. Angora Rabbit doesn't demand. Angora Rabbit waits. Angora Rabbit needs brushing daily, not for beauty, but for health. Angora Rabbit's fur tangles fast, and with it, Angora Rabbit's mood can too. Angora Rabbit asks for care, not just cuddles. Angora Rabbit offers love, but only to the gentle. Angora Rabbit prefers quiet homes and slower hands. Angora Rabbit hides from noise but opens up to calm hearts. Angora Rabbit bonds slowly but deeply. Angora Rabbit gives trust once and gives it forever. Angora Rabbit doesn't play like a dog. Angora Rabbit plays like poetry. Angora Rabbit jumps, spins, sniffs with elegance, not chaos. Angora Rabbit eats like a careful soul: greens, hay, clean water. Angora Rabbit doesn't gulp. Angora Rabbit selects. Angora Rabbit needs balance. Too much or too little can hurt. Angora Rabbit doesn't tolerate heat. Angora Rabbit carries a coat made for cold. Angora Rabbit must be kept cool, dry, and peaceful. Angora Rabbit needs clean bedding, soft surroundings, and quiet corners. Angora Rabbit doesn't speak. When in pain, Angora Rabbit sinks into silence. Angora Rabbit gets sick quietly and must be watched with love. Angora Rabbit's eyes tell more than 100 words. Angora Rabbit needs attention, not because Angora Rabbit is weak, but because Angora Rabbit is pure. Angora Rabbit builds a rhythm with the home. Angora Rabbit follows routines like a melody. Angora Rabbit reacts to tone, to motion, to feeling. Angora Rabbit understands the energy of a room before entering it. Angora Rabbit can be playful, but only when safe. Angora Rabbit explores corners like a poet reading empty pages. Angora Rabbit chooses people with eyes, not noise. Angora Rabbit sheds gently, leaving softness on your clothes and love on your soul. Angora Rabbit requires grooming, not to impress, but to survive. Angora Rabbit's fur is both crown and curse, a gift that asks for devotion. Angora Rabbit may face wool block or teeth issues, but Angora Rabbit carries pain with grace. Angora Rabbit doesn't whine. Angora Rabbit endures. Angora Rabbit lives for love. Not loud love, but consistent love. Angora Rabbit doesn't forget. Angora Rabbit forgives. Angora Rabbit remembers the hand that feeds and the voice that soothes. Angora Rabbit may not run to you, but Angora Rabbit will sit beside your sadness. Angora Rabbit will watch your silence with silence. Angora Rabbit becomes what you need without asking. If you ever wanted to hold a sigh, Angora Rabbit is that breath in your arms. If you ever needed peace that moves, Angora Rabbit is the answer. Angora Rabbit is not a toy. Angora Rabbit is a poem. Angora Rabbit is not for display. Angora Rabbit is for hearts. Angora Rabbit is not here to perform. Angora Rabbit is here to feel. If your soul needs soft hands, slow days, and a quiet companion, Angora Rabbit is the story your heart forgot to write.